What's up, guys? Anthony Vincenzi here with another tech review, this time bringing you the review of iOS 7 Beta 4 that was just released a few days ago. I've been playing around with it a little bit and trying to see what has been changed, and I think I have a pretty good list of what is new. Alright, so as I get my mouse out of the way over here, let us begin. First thing you will see, it's pretty obvious, is this new iOS. The first thing you'll see is this new lock screen right here as my phone tries to shut off and ruin the video. It has this new arrow here, so instead of these derpy arrows here, making people, first time iPhone users go, oh, slide to unlock, oh, wait, what? No, instead we have an arrow showing people what to do, and even if you tap, it will show you, oh, try to move, wait, move this way, oh, unlock, I see. So, that is new, and that is a welcome change, although I wish, the designer inside of me wishes this would be here, because I think that would be more consistent with the rest of the OS, because if something goes, like, this way, it's there, or even, like, I don't know, just the arrow just looks out of place. So they made the right decision, they're on the right track, they just need to, do a little bit of changing here. So, let's do also something that is on the lock screen. Let's go to clock, and let's set ourselves a timer, 1 minute, and you'll notice after the iOS 7 change of putting the timer there, in Beta 4, when this timer goes off, you'll see that on the lock screen it'll give me the option to tap to dismiss. So let's just wait for this timer to stop. Alright, so the timer's just about to stop here, and let me show you what is new when the timer goes off here. Alright, so we see my timer is done, and we have a tap to stop there. Oops, tapped it too soon, but anyway, tap to stop there, so that when the timer goes off, you can just stop it and go back to sleep because the timer really didn't do anything for you. Alright, let's go into the camera app here. You can see up here, HDR is off, and the HDR on. So the switch is up there. It used to be this little button down here, and it's a little transparent button, but with different font as the rest of the camera app, and now the font matches everything here. So that's kind of nice, a little simplistic change, but everything helps when design is involved. I don't even know what that means, but alright. Also, we can go here to the phone app, and the call button has been shrunken just a little bit to match the ends of the buttons here, and it used to go edge to edge, and I'll show you what that looks like in case you're unsure or you've been living under a rock. Slide to power off is edge to edge, cancels edge to edge. So they used to be to each edge, but now it is this little stylized button here, and I like it. I think edge to edge made it look a little too like a 9-year-old went into Photoshop and started placing rectangles. I think this makes it look a little more clean, and the same is done when you're in a phone call, and the decline, answer, or remind me, and message button also are not edge to edge anymore. So that's kind of nice. I cannot demonstrate that to you because I don't have any friends to let me borrow a phone from, but you just have to take my word for it and, pretend that I'm not lying to you. Alright, so Notification Center, let's go here and see all my personal information. You can now slide side to side to each tab instead of having to, your hands down here, you're walk to the bathroom and you're trying to see something secretly and you're like, ugh, I can't reach. No. Now you can just slide, so you can just be like stealth mode and just slide between each tab. So that's good. Let's get this back on camera so no one starts yelling at me for sucking at making videos. Now let's go back to the home screen. Spotlight search, that annoying thing that used to get in the way in iOS 6 now is gone to just a swipe down, and now that swipe down, if done by accident, just tap away and cancel instead of having to fumble around like, oh, what do I do? Oh, okay, that's what I do. No, now you can just hit cancel, and that's just a nice little design change along with moving the search. See, the little search animation is now gone too. See, in the old one, the search is in the middle, which I don't know why the hell they did that, but that's different, and that's kind of nice too. All these things are kind of nice, but I'm going to repeat myself aimlessly. Alright, settings. Notification Center icon is now this one app icon symbol instead of two, which made it look kind of weird, like a stacked cheeseburger or something. I don't know what they were trying to show there, but now it's just one icon to denote you have a notification, and I tapped on that. Yeah, so notification little icon has changed. And another thing that's changed icon-wise is this guy here and that guy there. The two ugliest icons in this operating system now have reduced gradients, so now it's not like flaring out at you like, mail, Safari. No, now it's like, oh, okay, mail and Safari. Yeah, that's nice. Alright, so music app, a few things that are changed. Shuffle by songs is back, kind of nice. And you can now go to a album, if I find an album where I actually bought music. Yeah, so you can just download every song in the album now. That was different before, and I hope they add the ability to add an album to a playlist, because I have not found out how to do that, unless I'm just kind of dumb. Alright, maps, I already have this set up here. If I'm going to my favorite fattening restaurant, it will now show you the amount of time it takes, 1.35 hours. It will take me to get to, Kroger. It's not Starbucks anymore. See, they're trying to make me healthier by going to a store that sells health food. That's kind of nice, Apple. Anyway, so it shows a little time symbol under the car icon. There's some things in Game Center, but because I have no friends, I can't really show you. Since I'm like forever alone, that's kind of hard to show you. But we'll go to Siri now. Shut up, Siri, I don't care. Alright, so now down to the bottom we have a new section called Q&A. If you can see that on this terrible light. No, that actually didn't help at all. Alright, so if you can see there, this little Q&A thing. Oh, I ruined it. Q&A here. So how many calories are in a bagel? If you're actually worried about that stuff and want to become thin, unlike me, you can check how many calories in a bagel. You can see, all this stuff. What is a gossamer condor thing? Tell me about Pixar. Was this cute? No. Cool little Q&A questions that you can ask Siri. And this section will show you, old people who've never used phones before can now figure out what to ask Siri. Funny story about Siri. I was walking in a parking lot one day, and this old lady had an iPhone 4S, and all I heard was Siri saying, what did it say? Siri was like, "Oh, it's okay, you'll be all right," and I'm like, is that woman asking for validation from Siri? Okay. Anyway, off track. Let's go to something that I really liked here. Go to General, go to Accessibility, and you'll see bold text. You can turn it on and off. I have it off, and I'm not going to ruin the video by restarting my phone. It'll now change. Last beta, it changed all of the light fonts to regular fonts, and I didn't like that. I like my light Helvetica, new, ultra unreadable. So they put the option to turn that off, which I'm very happy because I like the light font looks good because my eyes aren't completely wrecked. So I can actually read it in the sunlight. So also, I don't know why I exited settings there, but here you'll see this used to be like iOS 6 looking lock screen, but they changed it to iOS 7, and they added the ability to preview the wallpaper on your lock screen, so instead of just seeing it, you'll actually see where the clock is. So if the clock was actually in the way, that would be nice, but since it's not in iOS 7, you get where I'm going, but that's kind of nice. They added that little interface tweak there, and something I don't want to really show you, but I'll show you what it does. If you go, oh, oops, I'm messing everything up. Go to phone, contact photos and favorites can be turned on and off, so when you go into your favorites, contacts, and phone, you can either have the little circle chat head copy thing, or you can have no pictures, so I can't stop exiting this app. It's like the urge to go back. So the pictures will be gone with that option set. Notification Center, little tweak here besides the swiping. Your completed uploads can now be set in your Notification Center. So if I upload something, it will show me when it is completed as a notification. So that's kind of cool. And they added that little grid type icon thing. I don't know, but that is their completed uploads thing. So, reminders, a little something reminders that I threw on another page. There it is, that ugly ass icon. So, in reminders, you have this little clocky thing here. So, it's supposed to do something, can't really tell, but it'll flip through all your, I don't know. I don't even know what it does, it's just there. See, it's a change, so I had to mention it. Alright, and the final change I'm going to show you, because it's the final thing that I've noticed here, was there it is, 2 hours behind. See, it shows you how far behind the time zone is when you go into the clocks app. So the last beta they added that, and they repositioned the time there. They also added the how far behind the time zone is, and if you notice over here, there's a little glitch where arrows would show here, and now those are gone, so they fixed that. So all in all, as we can see, Apple is definitely fixing the small inconsistencies. This has been riding off the screen the whole video. Anyway, Apple has been fixing the small little inconsistencies that have shown up in the early beta, because that's why it's called beta, but some people just couldn't get that. They were like, huh, iOS 7? What? There's so many glitches. Oh my gosh. It's a beta, you morons. Anyway, so they're slowly fixing it up. It will be a finished product by the time it comes out. And no matter if you like the design or not, you can see Apple's process through this. Well, they'll launch the beta, they'll see the bugs, and they'll fix the design inconsistencies that people have reported. I honestly believe that it was rushed out and they intended to fix it the entire time. So, good job, Johnny Ive. That's a thumbs up from Mr. Nobody, aka me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with my banter. You probably muted the audio by now, so if you can even hear this, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and please subscribe. Leave a comment on whatever video you want me to talk about. This channel is centered around the viewers, so whatever they want, I will do a video about as long as it's tech related. Like I said before, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.